Hi, everyone. Welcome to Pendulum Friday here at Soulprint. I'm so glad you're here today. Not a lot of questions, but some interesting ones. Um, and thank you, Joyce, who compiled this today and put it all together, even though she has a busy life. I'm very much appreciate it. All right, let's just get cracking here, shall we? The first, I think, couple are not only Canadian based, but sort of Alberta based. So let's address those first, shall we? Um, can I do a reading on Nahid Nenchi? And if I'm not pronouncing that right, people in Alberta who actually know how to pronounce it, please send it to me phonically. So he is the current leader of the Alberta NDP. He is the previous mayor of the city of Calgary. And somebody wants to know if he is going to knock Daffy Danny, which is this person's nickname for Danielle Steele, Danielle Smith, which I kind of like, off her perch and become the next premier of Alberta. So let's see if that is likely to happen. All right, Pendulum. Is Nahid going to bounce Daniel out of the premier's office come the next election? Is that the most likely potential? Yeah, it's a strong yes. I think people are going to be, they're starting to get very, very fed up with the things that she thinks are brilliant that aren't brilliant. And she doesn't seem to be particularly mindful of the chaos that she leaves sort of in the wake of these, oh, we'll just cancel that. No, we'll just move this over here kind of nonsense. So I don't see her doing well in an election. I mean, within the Conservative Party, she has a huge approval rating. I think within Albertan, she has like a 40 something percent, approval rating. Will Danielle Smith stand up to Trump? Now, this is a little bit of a loaded question. Okay, so it's a yes. For those of you who don't know, the Premier of Alberta, Danielle Smith, tooled herself off to Mar-a-Lago not that long ago. She now is routinely showing up on Fox News. So all of the premiers of Canada got together and they said, listen, if Trump's going to, hit us with these 25% tariffs, we are going to stop shipping our natural gas and our oil into the United States. You won't like that because we actually ship a lot of that to you. And all of the premiers got together and they said, yep, we're going to stand in solidarity on this, except for Danielle Smith, who, of course, because we are a province of oil, she's not going to, I don't know what, like cut her nose off to spite her face. So she's creating a lot of dissension and friction where there really, really doesn't need to be. And people are really not comfortable with sort of the extreme political ideas and opinions that she seems to be gravitating more and more towards. So, um, will the new liberal leader recoup some support away from Polyev? And okay, so let's do that one. New liberal leader, is that going to pull some support from the conservatives? Okay, yes. Right now, is there enough clarity to determine is that person most likely to be female? That's a yes. I'm just going to ask. Is that person most likely to be Krista Freeland? And that's a yes. Will U.S. democracy survive? Oh, God. Will U.S. democracy survive? Okay, that's a yes. Will senior citizens suffer under Trump? Suffer sort of a broad statement. I'm getting a small yes. But you know what? I have to say, it feels like a lot of the suffering is going to be more mental. than anything else. So what I'm seeing is sort of periods where, um, you know, your Medicaid, your Medicare, your pensions, all of that comes under a lot of talk, a lot of scrutiny. There's a lot of threats tossed out there to see what sticks to the wall. It feels like the suffering may not necessarily be. Now, I don't see how. I'm not getting any idea that benefits are somehow going to increase. Okay. But what I am seeing is that right now, the suffering mostly appears to be mental. Um, will Trump hand over the US to Putin? No. Is Trump going to basically turn a blind eye to things that Putin does? Okay, so yes, right? Is Elon Musk getting on Trump's nerves? Well, that's a no. You know what? And I actually would have expected that to be a yes, but a no. Will the Israeli cabinet vote for the ceasefire? Let's just ask. That's a yes. It sounds like that negotiation has gone well, and things apparently hostage returns and stuff are supposed to start, I think, as early as Monday, but I love this one. When 45 is asked, do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will faithfully execute the office of the President of the United States and will, to the best of your ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States? Will you say yes? Of course he will. He's the best president that the United States has ever had. He was so miraculous that he got voted in twice, two different times. There is nobody who knows more about the Constitution and honoring it and what it says than he does. Of course, he's going to. He doesn't have it, he doesn't have that part of him that could say that with a straight face and feel guilty. He just doesn't feel guilty. So we've learned with him in, the last time he was running around for 4 years, we've learned that this is somebody who will say whatever he has to say in the moment to satisfy the moment. So yeah, I mean he doesn't the the irony of it just it doesn't register with him. And unfortunately it doesn't seem to register with a lot of Republicans who are now being very, very busy making sure that Trump understands that, they're loyal and they're behind him. Will Merrick Garland release the rest of Jack Smith's report on Trump's handling of the documents? So the first report came out. That was about the January 6th. That one has come out. I'm just going to draw this up. Will Merrick Garland release any further reports from Jack Smith with regards to Trump? Okay, that's a yes. Is that going to include information or insight into Trump's handling of the documents? Yes. So I guess we'll keep our fingers crossed and see. All right. That's a question. This was a real short one. In part, I think, because I only put out 2 videos this week. So thank you very much for being here. We'll just do a couple of quick housekeeping things. I am currently booking readings for the week of January 27th. So if you're interested, go into the Dropbox below and you will see an email number or an email address, soulprint888@gmail.com. Please send that. So just send a request to that email and I will send you back everything you need to know. One of the things that had come through this past week was somebody wanted me to do a reading on suicide. what happened, how that, what goes on there. And I have done reading on suicide on my Soulprint Insights channel, which is another YouTube channel. In fact, I'm pretty sure the link is at the bottom of that information box below. I can't find it. Okay. I did not clearly say that that's what it was about, or I'm just not looking in the right place, which is a sad thing if I can't even navigate my own, YouTube channel site. But it is out there. I will absolutely take a look at revisiting that question, and it will appear on the Soulprint Insights channel when I do it. But everybody here at Soulprint Tarot will know when that happens. Hopefully I can get that done in the next little bit. For those of you who are wondering what this pink stuff is that is flapping around on my hand, it is, I think it's called drainage wrapping or something. I'm not honestly sure. We're trying something to see if we can minimize some of the ongoing pain that I'm having in my thumb. Which has rudely, in a little tiny place, has decided to develop arthritis, minor, medium, and extreme, or whatever the titles are. In any case, it's 3 different levels. I mean, for God's sakes, it's like an inch and a half. Anyways, listen, it's Friday. Have a really good weekend. The week ahead is going to be crazy, crazy making. And we want to go into this coming week sort of as calm, relaxed, and rested as we can. I have heard that, and this is fascinating to me, by the way, that Rachel Maddow is now going to be back on MSNBC 5 nights a week for the first 100 days of Trump's presidency. It is interesting. It makes me wonder if perhaps some of the legacy media has gotten the message by people simply turning off. And it will be interesting to see if she sort of migrates from talking about everything that's wrong and all the horrible things that could happen, and then not talking at all about how we can fix it, what we can do, what we're empowered to be able to do. So I'm hoping that shifts a little bit, because when he is in office, the last thing you need is yet another 60 minutes of somebody saying this is a disaster. And no, I don't know how to fix it. I don't have any ideas. All right. So have a really good weekend. Until next time, take care and be well. Bye for now.